Hey, what is up everybody? My name is Rahul and in this video we'll be looking at a challenge called Knock Knock from the DICE CTF Capture the Flag competition. Now this was a web-based category challenge and what we had to do is we had to find our flag in this challenge. So let's just begin. So initially I wasn't able to solve this challenge, but now that the write-ups are here, we can look at them and see how and what was the approach of people who solved it. This will give us a great learning opportunity, by the way. So let's just see how it works first of all. So if I were to type in anything, let's just say nano, and I were to open the developer options and click on the create button, you'll see that there are a few things that are happening in the background. First of all, it will send a post request to the /create endpoint, which means it will initially create our paste for us. Then it is sending a get request to a /node endpoint with an ID that we have 3813 and a token that is unique to this ID. So if I were to change this in some way and look for broken access controls, you'll see that we do not have it here. Even if we were to remove the complete token, you'll see that it will say invalid token. Now one of the good things about this challenge was we were provided with an index.js file. Now if you see here, we have a crypto library being imported and you'll see that there's a secret file, there's a secret variable. So this secret variable is using this crypto randomUUID to generate a random value that is being used to create a token. As you can see, this is the function that is responsible for creating a token, and it is being supplied the secret variable. Now let's just understand the flow. The create node creates a node for us. Every time we were to add anything, the ID gets incremented by 1 and gets saved in the ID variable. And this token, it is asking for the generate token method to get it to fetch the token for it. And this is the get node function. It will take the ID, it will take a token, and it will check if this ID corresponds to the token, and then it will return you the data. So this is a normal flow of the application. Now let's just understand where the flaw actually was. You see that in the crypto.randomUUID method, this is not supposedly how it works. So let me make you understand what do I mean by this. Now if you see here, this is the exact same thing that I've copied from the challenge, and if I have to run node temp.js, you will see that I do not get an error, but I do not get the value that I was supposed to get, which was the secret value or a random value. Now let's just tamper with the file, and if I were to add these parentheses, you will see that I get my secret value, which is this. Now what just happened? Let's just see. You'll see that since there were no parentheses involved in the challenge, you'll see here, so what it would have returned us is an undefined value. So every time this is calling the create hmac function, it is just using the ID value to create the token, because this value is exactly undefined. So which means we can exactly try to pinpoint or get the token back by just changing it to 0. So this is supposedly what we will be doing. So let's just create an nano ape.js file. Let us just copy the crypto library that is being imported. Let's just copy this as well, and let's also get this thing, and let's just say token is equal to this. Let's just guess that our ID will be the 0th, because just for the reason, this is for the sake of the challenge, because I have tried it out. So this is 0. Since this is not a function, let's just remove this from here. So node ape.js, I'm sorry about that, I should have consoled it out. Token console.log token, then node ape.js, and you'll see I get this token. And if I were to copy this token and change the ID to 0, you'll see that I get my flag. So thank you guys, this is it for the video.